So far, it's living up to the hype today. There is a bunch of great games on today, and we've talked a lot this week about how, you want them to be good games when you watch. Now, obviously, if you're a fan of a team that's playing, you want them to just blow everybody out. I get that. But like everybody else in the college football world, Clemson and Florida State, right? We want to see a good game if we're not a fan of either team, and that's what we got. Clemson 17, Florida State 14 is your halftime score. If you're having a problem sleeping, the Texas A&M and Auburn game is underway. 2 minutes to go until halftime. 2 field goals have been scored in that game. Texas A&M 6, Auburn 0. A&M did score on a 60-yard scoop and score, defensive touchdown, but it was called back. So 6-0 there. The Michigan-Rutgers game is surprisingly close. Michigan 14, Rutgers 7 at halftime. Michigan's defense has played lights out, really. I mean, Rutgers had the first possession of the game, the third play of the game, actually. Rutgers hit like a 60-yard touchdown run and went up 7-0. Michigan has since scored twice. They're up 14-7. I would expect Michigan to pull away a little in that one in the second half. We'll see. Oklahoma and Cincinnati is a good game. Oklahoma 10, Cincinnati 3. Cincinnati almost scored a minute ago. They've got the ball now. We'll see what they can do at home against Oklahoma. That's Cincinnati's first home Big 12 game as a member of the Big 12. So big game for Cincinnati. Talked about Auburn and Texas A&M. The only real blowout or anything even close to a blowout going on right now is Kentucky and Vandy. Kentucky 24, Vandy 10. Every other game, literally every other game is a one-score game. I mean, I can just go through. Michigan 14, Rutgers 7. Clemson 17, Florida State 14. Oklahoma 10, Cincinnati 3. Army 10, Syracuse 3. Texas A&M 6, Auburn 0. Troy 10, Western Kentucky 7. Marshall 17, Virginia Tech 10. TCU 14, SMU 10. Tulsa 9, Northern Illinois 7. Every game on right now is a one-score game with the exception of Vandy, Kentucky, and it's a two-score game. So this is setting up to be an amazing day of college football. This is your noon game halftime report. Florida State was in danger of getting run out of the building in this game in the first half. Clemson was off to a hot start. Florida State couldn't do anything offensively for their first couple of possessions. And it got to a point about midway through that second quarter. Clemson scored to go up, 10-0. Yeah, they scored to go up 10-0. You got the feeling if Florida State didn't do anything with that possession, it was going to turn ugly. Florida State put together their best drive of the game. They go down, the score touchdown, make it 10-7. But Clemson answered. They go back down. They score again. Back up 17-7. Florida State gets the ball back, and again, you're thinking, man, Florida State's got to play keep up here. It feels like they got to score again. Florida State goes down, scores again. So your halftime score, Clemson 17, Florida State 14. It looks like it's going to be a great game. I picked Florida State in that one. They were favored by, a couple of points, I think. So most people expect it to be a close game, back and forth here so far. We'll see. Jordan Travis did not play well, in my opinion, in the first quarter at all. In the second quarter, I thought he played a lot better. Got Keon Coleman involved on some big plays downfield. Wilson, what's the guy's name? I'm drawing a blank on his first name. I always want to say Bobo Wilson. That's the Florida State wide receiver from 10 years ago when Jameis Wilson was there. I can't think of the guy's first name now. Anyway, neither team really having all that much success running the ball. Will Shipley, is a hell of an athlete, and he's made some plays. In fact, he's got a touchdown pass in this game. Neither team having much success running the ball, though. Clemson with Will Shipley, and what's the other guy's name? Little Miss Maffa. Remember the Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet? Little Miss Maffa sat on her toffa, eating the curds away. But anyway, it looks like it's going to be a great second half. I'm here for it. But if you want to troll me for any particular reason, well, good luck trying to troll me. Well, you know what's weird? I don't know why people try to troll me on picking games wrong. I pick 50 games a week. I don't give a fuck if I get a game wrong. You think I care? The only thing you can possibly troll me on that matters is Georgia. Georgia loses, yeah, you can let me have it. It'll probably bother me a little. Trolling me because I picked a game wrong? I don't know. There's still Florida fans running around thinking they're hurting my feelings because Florida beat Tennessee. What do I give a shit about that? Fuck Tennessee. What, just because I picked Tennessee to win? I don't know. Florida State, Clemson, I picked Florida State to win. Think I give a shit if Clemson wins? No. What do you think I'm going to do if Florida State loses this game? Clown Florida State. I don't give a shit. Look, these are no-lose situations for Uncle Lou. I don't care. Look, if Michigan wins, whoopity-doo, they beat Rutgers. Guess what happens if they lose, though? Clowned by Uncle Lou. Win or lose here, somebody's getting clowned. Clemson or Florida State, either one. I don't care. Anyway, happy halftime of your noon games. I'll be live streaming tonight for the primetime game, so y'all come hang out. Let's watch some college football tonight at 7 o'clock. Have a good morning.